Welcome to this short online tutorial on constructing a thesis statement delivered to you by the Ask Academic Skills Service. We're going to be looking at what exactly is a thesis statement, some helpful tips for constructing a thesis statement, and we'll also briefly look at what not to do when trying to come up with a thesis statement. So what exactly is a thesis statement? Well, it may be understood as a concise summary of the argument that you are staking in your assignment, and it should always answer the assignment question. It should also be a position which you can develop and interrogate in the main body of your assignment, and it should be a reasoned claim which can be supported with evidence. So straight away, a thesis statement is something which is not simply descriptive, but it's a concise summary, it's critical, it's something that can be argued and debated and interrogated throughout the main body of your assignment. It's something that you can try to prove or disprove. Tips for constructing a thesis statement. Think about what other people have argued about your particular topic area. Do you agree with what has been said? And give your reasons. Think about why and why not. This will help to situate you within the critical debates that are currently going on. And how is your position similar or different to the position of others? Thinking about this second question will help to locate yourself within the existing critical discussion. Make sure that what you are arguing is relevant to the academic field of study, so keep in mind your course objectives or your module aims when constructing a thesis statement to make sure that it's suitable and appropriate for your field of study. Take the time to redraft your thesis statement so that it is clear and concise. Ask a friend or tutor to read over the thesis statement and talk about whether or not it makes sense to a first-time reader. So ask your friend or tutor for their honest opinion. Here are some things of what not to do. So don't leave it until the end to inform the reader of your overarching argument. This is something that should be coming and being introduced early on in your assignment. Don't forget about the thesis statement after the introduction and assume that referencing lots of different sources will develop your position for you. This isn't the case. If you outline your thesis statement well in the introduction, you should then be developing your position and your argument and arguing it further and engaging with sources in the main body. So don't just simply forget about it once you've introduced it early on. And the third bullet point here, don't just drop in a thesis statement. It should be grounded in the context that you're working around and existing debates. In summary, your thesis statement is the overarching position that you are staking in your assignment. So we have the word here, overarching position, because your argument may be complex in some assignments. For example, in your dissertation, you may be looking at one overarching argument, but then have other things that you want to explore and analyse and consider throughout the main body. That's fine, but make sure that your thesis statement really outlines your overarching position. Take the time to redraft your thesis statement so that it's clear and concise for a first-time reader. Ground your thesis statement in context and develop it throughout your essay. And always make sure that your thesis statement is relevant and answers your assignment question directly. You can also have a look at our videos on structuring your work next to help you further. And remember, if you're a Brunel student, check out the Ask website, Blackboard section and interactive resources. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. You can also book an appointment with an Ask advisor online and email us at ask@brunel.ac.uk.